Hey guys, what's up? It's Klairee Berry, and I am here today to do with you guys the water sign element for this week or so. I put the dates on there, but time is always fluid, so whenever you watch the video, it's really for you. So be aware of that, and if you think about the videos randomly or the situations, always just take stuff as it resonates for you, okay? So I'm going to just jump right in here with our angel readings and some of our other oracle cards. I've done a little bit of pre-shuffling. Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Oh, I love that. And I'm so feeling it too right now. As a water sign, I am water, sun, and moon, for those of you who may not know that. Okay? Gentleness. Oh, I just love it. I mean, I feel like winter, you got this hibernation mode kind of gets turned on. It's a good idea, just to kind of be gentle with yourself, with others as well. Okay. Let's see what we got here. These cards are feeling kind of dense. Is our love feeling kind of dense here? Is it kind of waterlogged? What's going on? This is interesting. Okay, and we have the Four of Cups that came upside down here. Just popped right through. I'm going to take two more of these. What we got here. Okay, Seven of Swords and Magician. Very interesting. I'm going to keep on pulling and then we'll dive into that a little bit deeper here in a second. Hope you guys are doing well. Our moon right now is in Capricorn, but it will be moving into Aquarius around 3:15 Central Time Saturday. Okay, let's see what angel animals. You're too fragmented. Do whatever it takes to get grounded. Okay, I don't know about you, but my Thanksgiving holiday here weekend is definitely all about grounding. Definitely staying grounded, being gentle to myself. This couldn't be right on for me so far. Let's do some moon energy. I'm just feeling like, like my body's been a little bit sore and like I've just been wanting to kind of relax, not overdo anything, just kind of get back on track after a lot of like tumultuousness. Let's just be open and honest here. Adjustments are required. See, it's not just like I saying this being sore. It's this feeling of like being sore, like getting a chiropractic adjustment, maybe adjustments of your emotional, your really everything, like any type of adjustment that you can do, like adjust your attitude, you could adjust, I'm getting like, things like in your closet, the way things are oriented. It's a really good time to stay ahead of this new year by focusing on that for the rest of the year. Okay. Don't wait till New Year's. Oh, now I'm going to start anew. The newness starts now. It's been started, already. Okay. So it's kind of about getting our bearing with this new beginning and kind of what the ideas are surrounding it. Like understanding it on that deeper level. Like how's this really going to go? And adjusting, I think on the inside is probably the biggest thing to do, because, you can adjust, your bones and your muscles and all these things. Even like make adjustments to your nutrition is a great idea sometimes, and in your, workout regimen and stuff like that. But then also, the inner cannot be overlooked. We have to go within here to have the biggest and most sturdiest change, I think. Okay. You have to look at some of these thoughts, beliefs, expectations, things that you have picked up over the years, you believe to be true, mainly, a lot of the I'm not good enough, and so-and-so, people will never love me, never accept me, this sort of energy is coming through a lot, and it's very common anyways. And that's really what this inner child healing is all about here. So we got this Six of Stones, and that's all I'm going to take from this one, even though I do absolutely love this deck, okay? And this is in reverse, and so I'm getting for now, this is about, the tree is in reverse here, but this is about the roots. I mean, either way you look at it, it's about the roots and the blessings. Maybe a lot about ancestral energies coming through, and I'm getting that like these like wind chimes hanging from this, when they clink, they're like releasing this energy, they're this mystery, that has been with you. Again, a lot of these lessons, a lot of this stuff is ingrained with the energy that gets passed down throughout the ages. So this could be thousands of years of strife that we're going through, that we're clearing out in a way, like in the way that a wind chime does, like with the sound, you have, it clears and kind of cleanses the energy. That's why people do sound baths and sound meditations and all of this stuff. It can raise you to a higher level, but it can also, it's connected to the past through you. You are a living relic, of history that is connected to the past in such a deep way. But it's a very hopeful card. And, saying that you come from a very deep lineage, of beauty, of understanding, of learning, of growth, of carrying on this human spirit tradition, and going within is doing your whole ancestry a service here, because what's within is part of them. What's within is the love. What's within is the learning, the lessons, which somehow I'm really getting like it's all connected with the way it's all connected to what we're doing here. And they're waiting for us. They're watching us. They're cheering us on. I always come to this every so often. It's like every move you make is super important right now and necessary, not only for you and your family and kind of these ancestral bloodlines, but just for the entire world. Creating what we want out of the world. Creating what we want in the world. Okay, making these adjustments, again, not only for you, but for yourself and for others. I'm getting a real selfless. This is really, you're really looking at yourself. You're able to go. I think it's the more you learn and the more you live and the more you grow, you're really able to get deeper into yourself and to know and to be able to like call yourself out, when you're trying to BS yourself, and things like that. It's like that type of stuff. You're older and you're wiser now. And it's only making you so much smarter. I love it. And it's also making you be gentle with yourself, because you know that life is hard enough. We don't need, to be mean or hateful, and that's not how we get what we want anyway. And this is interesting because the last reading I got, we had the Wheel of Fortune right away as well. Okay, so let's see what we have here. By the way, this is for water signs. I want to just remind you, because I haven't said that for a little while. So it could be, again, for your water moon, your water sun, your water rising ascendant, Mercury, Mercury, Venus, or Mars, even a lot of different things, north nodes, south nodes. It's whatever, sometimes I just like to go listen and see how they resonate, whether it's for me or for cross-watching somebody else. But that's what I love about doing the elements as opposed to each little, because there's so many overlaps that it's just, you cover too much. We're all going through the same things. We really are. And so it's great to be able to kind of remember that we are part of everybody. We are part of every sign. We have this in every place, almost. So yeah. Okay. So we got some cards trying to flip over here. Lots of interesting cards. Okay. And I may take some more here in a little bit, but I want to delve into this new beginning with, again, I've been talking about learning and growing and knowing you on a deeper level, deeper and higher. And that's what this is about. This is facing that reptilian energy and conquering it by going higher, by being able to transform this energy, transform your mind, transform your belief about life and about your connection with the divine. I feel like this is all, if you look back over this whole year, it's really been a big transformation for you to get deeper and spiritual and get into the occults and all of these things. So congratulations for doing that, because these are gifts to you. These are gifts to us. And again, what's good for you is good for the gander. It's good for everybody. So keep that up and keep doing, keep showing up for yourself here. This is being, and also showing up for your family. But it's like that mentality of, again, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's what's good for you is what's good for your family. What's truly good for you, not just what you think is good for you at any given moment. We're talking about true healing. This is a lot of, getting into the new year, energy as far as staying fit and, just wanting to really be strong and independent in life as we get older. One of the best things in order to focus on as we age, is to be able to have that leg strength and just keep walking. That is a big indicator of if you're going to be able to stay independent into your old age. And I feel like this is kind of that steady, sturdy, keep going energy. Like, I'm just going to keep on walking, get those steps in. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very healthy time, for you. And it's kind of like a clearing of the mind as well. And it may come from some delegation. It may come from, I'm feeling like almost like investing, like giving that money off to somebody else to deal with, or giving certain jobs maybe to somebody else to deal with, like, oh, giving somebody else the accounting, or, you know, getting some help in this area, even just from learning. Okay, this is a lot of learning and healing energy right now. So it's kind of like as the year wraps up, you know, it may be a time where we want to kind of take stock of what we have and kind of rearrange things, take care of things. You know how things sometimes over time they can just get dusty and dirty, and you can get damage to it if you don't take care of it properly. So there's a lot of that energy, I think, with the Capricorn Earth coming through, and the Capricorn Moon that we're in right now. Structure, you know, planning, making sure that this is going to be somewhere where it's going to be able to stay for the next however many years. This is going to have to be there, you know, and this can be mentally, emotionally, you know, processing and compartmentalizing things, or it could be actually physically, you know, compartmentalizing your life. But it's kind of a productive energy, and it's also great, you know, to keep on looking back again over what you have already done. The ways that you've already changed can show you what the, you know, what's the word, like the momentum, you know, could be for the future as well. Okay, so taking stock again of what we have, what, you know, of course, Thanksgiving. I mean, this is being thankful for all of the health, all of the money, all of the wealth, all of the happiness, all of the social standing, anything you've received is great for you right now. And also, this is a very humble card for a king. Okay, he's not on the mountaintops. He's not, you know, really, he's like outside. He you know, he may be up but he's in like the woods here. He's like got this grass path, like it's very accessible energy. This is staying humble, you know, throughout the remainder of the holiday season, because you can really, I mean, you're much less likely to go wrong if you're staying humble and focused on the right things, you know, and if you listen to your bliss and your emotions. And this is going within and just listening, just being, just allowing your feelings to show you the way. Your feelings, I mean, if you're not listening to your feelings, I don't know what you're doing. It's a water sign, but it's kind of just that extra affirmation, you know, to remember and to remind yourself of that and to live with that, and maybe make even like a ritual of it, you know, just while you're doing your meditations, to maybe do a journaling session after of ideas that'll come to you and how to enact your ideas and how to stay on course and how to get deeper and higher, and, you know, just whatever things might come up. You know, and I'm also getting like definitely a lot of inner child here, maybe an inner child journal, inner child writings, whether you're writing your own experience or even saying it into a recorder. I'm getting, and I always talk about that a lot in my program, again, KlaireeBerry.com, about going over these things, doing like mock interviews and just reading them and going back to the video and watching it again, listening to it while you're just on your walk or whatever. And it's a process of healing that is really, I think, could be very beneficial for you right now to get really deep. This is like a calm enough time. The waters here are calm, even though we're in the midst of a great change. The waters are calm, and there's enough building and supporting energy here for you to really do a deep dive on the inner child healing is what I'm getting. And then you have this supportive healing energy of, this is like the afterglow. After you go within and do this healing and get to a new level, you know, get to new heights within yourself and your emotional body. Okay, you're enacting change. You're dealing with big themes in your life. Again, things that happened, you know, when you were a child that you're going back and healing. And I teach you how to do that again in my program. One big program for the abundant holistic healing, and then for the shadow work, and then for the inner child healing. It's 30 videos. It's amazing. Check it out, KlaireeBerry.com. But this is that afterglow. This is saying, yes, you know, things are getting better, and you know that things are this good as a result of what you did. Okay? And it's almost like shutting a door and finally figuring something out and being able to move forward from there. There's a real separation here. The healing is allowing you to move on in this way. Okay? And it's also having your partner follow through with you as well, because this is a connector card here, and these are the same. So this is you and your partner both getting control of your emotions here, knowing what your emotions mean, listening to the signals that the emotions are giving you, okay? Not just controlling. They're not controlling. They're learning from their emotions here. They're listening. This is receptive, okay? This is cleansing. This is healing. And this is bringing you together, this work that you're both doing. And again, this might be hermit mode. This might be hermit mode for this little winter, pre-winter period. Focusing on yourself, getting your money straight, getting your head wrapped around learning so much, learning astrology, learning higher and deeper things here, okay? But this is knowing that you're going to come out in the end. Knowing that you're going to come out successful, absolutely. There's going to be that passion, that lust is going to come back, that meeting, that happiness, that understanding of, wow, we had to go through this, and now it's all the more better because of it. It's just the way things are, the waxing and waning of life. Okay, but it is changing. It's like the work that you're putting in is working. The time that you're spending apart right now is working. You may still be having milestones. You may still be communicating, and I recommend that. But stay in control. Do a little bit of this protective, because everything is so crazy, because everything is so changing so much, especially for some of the water signs. It can be very, kind of get caught up in it, and the waves start flowing. But this is about staying steady to the course, and again, that is following what you're feeling, what your innards, what your inside is telling you to do. And in order to do that, you have to be that hermit mode. You have to kind of take those steps back, especially the holiday season gets going. And this is why the holiday season can be the most time where people want to go see a psychiatrist, or, even go to the emergency room, and like all of these things, because we get going, we get fragmented, we're not grounded at all. We get flitted around with the season and the Joneses, and no, this is not what we're doing. We're staying true to our inner self and what our inner self is showing us here. Your inner self is basically a treasure trove. It's got that deep connection to the spirit, and you need to remember that and pay attention to it. They're not just crazy, wild out emotions. And I think other people have a tendency to view our emotions like that as a water sign, and we can't allow other people to change our own identity of ourself, or our own perception of our emotions. We have to understand this is a freaking superpower, you guys. We all have our own superpowers, and feeling, although it may be annoying sometimes and maybe make you cry, or maybe, just get too moody or emotional, and it may be, we all have our burdens, but it's also, remember that it is your superpower, and it is helping you get far, far, far beyond, things you might have even known you were going to do. Okay? Yeah. Becoming who you're supposed to be. Becoming that divine body, that divine, superhuman being. Like, this is what I'm getting here. That full, queen, goddess, queen energy, king, whatever. Like, this is you knowing how the world works, knowing how the holistic law of attraction works, and full circle bringing it around. I'm thinking like this is kind of going through and saying for this whole next year, this is going to be amazing. You're going to keep going within the whole entire year here. And at the end of the year, you're going to be so freaking different, and so have done so many amazing things if you keep on this path, which I have no doubt that you will. Okay? This is why right now, right now you might feel a little bumped and bruised because you've been going through so much. Okay? And you still need to change some things. You still need to keep honing in on that sweet spot that you really want to have, that you really want to be at. Okay? Things are getting better. Things are absolutely getting better, and they will continue to get better, and you will continue to come into love and union with your person, but also with yourself, and also with the universe. Okay? 3 more cards here. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of that self-protection, that good old self-protection. It's almost like, again, things are like we're floating around and being slammed around with the waves, and it's like we just want to chill. We just want to try to protect ourselves from everything and anything, and we don't know, what's going to happen next, but can we please just have a break? And it's like, yes, we are absolutely getting our break. We are having, and it's going to be beautiful because things are really moving and they're going to be flowing. Even if it doesn't feel like that now, it's going to be like that. We may feel stuck now. Like, what is all of this? What does all of this mean? How can I ever? It's like the point in the movie, where, how are you ever going to escape this? Like, what are you ever going to do? Well, don't worry. The answers are coming. The answers are coming in, by the voice of God. If you just listen, stay aware, follow your heart, follow your desire and your burning passion right now. There's something with the Mars, in Scorpio too, that something that is being uncovered, and that has been uncovered with your emotions and with your partner's emotions, is actually helping all of this energy to move forward. Okay, so something was uncovered, might need to still be uncovered, but I'm thinking it's in the past already. Okay, and it almost helped kind of straighten you out a little bit here. Figure out, or help your person figure out a little bit more about what they want and how they can maybe kind of take their guard down a little bit, and how they can look forward, to this new beginning that we have. Okay, there's somebody's like very, very ready, like edge of their seat, ready to go, ready to see you, ready to start this new beginning. Maybe both of you are, but maybe one of you is still kind of a little bit more scared or fearful, or just working out, the changes, and like still kind of processing it is what I'm getting here. Okay. But again, some very beautiful healing energy here, not only for you, but for also to heal, help heal the people around you, your family lineage, your city, the earth. Heal the earth. We need it. This environment, whatever we can do. And it's about realizing we are nature. We are the environment. That's what this astrology stuff is knowing that we are one. We are extremely grounded right now. And we're coming into Capricorn even after the Sagittarius energy rolls through. It's like we get this little optimistic boost. We get this little fun kind of flitty time, holiday season celebration, everything, but then it's going to keep on going into structuring up the new year. How are we moving forward physically, responsibly? What are we doing? And I feel like a lot of these changes people keep talking about that are coming are going to be these restructurings. It's going to be environmental. It's going to be, of course, money as well on a higher sector. Adjustments are going to be required not only of us now, it's like definitely stay flexible, because within the world structure and the economic, forum and all of these different things, like we're going to have to be on our toes, okay? And we're going to have to be like, I don't want to say whole, like whole and not fragmented as this, but we need to take care of this stuff now, because there are going to be other things that are be asking of us, okay? But it is a time to be gentle and kind of allow these things to happen. But again, to have that knowing that this is what you're doing. What you're doing right now is coming into alignment. What you're doing is some healing, some very deep healing. Go to my program, again, klaireeberry.com. You can figure out how to get the private readings, the packages, the program, all of the good stuff to help you with this healing, to help you get into mission, help you get into union with your person and yourself and everybody in your life. If they're going to be in your life, you want them to be in union with you. You want them to be for you. You want them to back you. You want them to have your back. That's what a true friend is. And we don't need to be giving any time or any energy or any focus or anything to anybody who isn't fully there for us in that support. Okay? They literally shouldn't even be able to be graced with our presence sort of energy, because this is so important as far as the people who are around you and what you perceive and what you get, the energies that you get off of them are important to keep you going. So you want to be around pure, good-hearted people who are, again, happy for you and so truly supportive of you and really want the best for you and for your family and friends. Okay, so when you hear people, talking smack or talking behind your back, just realize that is not a person that you need to even try to worry about. Don't let their thoughts and beliefs and expectations rub off on you, because you have this intention. Remember, it was the crystal clear intention of knowing, oh, that's what we got the last time, actually, not this time. And not only being gentle with yourself, but also being gentle with any of these people that are not, on the same page. It's like, hey, you're not on the same page. Bless you. Thank you for your lessons and move on. We don't need to be giving extra energy to anybody we might call, an enemy. We don't need to have enemies. We just have people that didn't work out with us, and again, it's blessing people who would be your enemy is like the best thing that you can do. Just bless them and wash your hands and move on. You know what I mean? So yeah, that just kind of came out there at the end, out of the blue. So we just went with it. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great Thanksgiving weekend, all of the above. Again, we're in the Capricorn moon through today, through Friday, and then going into the Aquarius moon about 3:15 Central Time on Saturday, tomorrow. So then after that, we have Pisces. So it'll be interesting. It'll be lovely. I think, again, overall, it's like the depths of these feelings are kind of leveling out. Everybody's kind of stabilizing a little bit from some of the Scorpio energy and being happy and bubbly and positive and getting into the holiday spirit and all of this sort of idea. So it's kind of like, it's a good time to just like stay cheery and stay in that, you know, in that Sagittarius, like happy-go-lucky, expansive energy. But again, don't go too crazy with the holidays, with the Black Fridays and with the all of that stuff. This is a good time to focus on, again, this environmental and this ecological ethics kind of thing, small business, you know, not a bunch of plastic stuff for the kids, and just really think about your values and what you really want to pass down. And when we're giving gifts, it's a really good time to kind of share, you know, pieces of you and pieces of how you think the world should be. And sometimes even just in giving these gifts, if they're thoughtful and given to the right people in the right time, you know, it can really be a time where, again, a lot of growth can be had. Especially, I'm feeling like things like books and even like journals and things like that are going to be good gifts this year. So anyway, this is just what's coming out. So I'm rolling with it again. Much love, many blessings. Take care. I will see you guys very soon. And don't forget to find me over on YouTube for all the up-to-date videos. Stay subscribed and all that good stuff. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.